Hi there guys, this is Gareth aka Plunk88 here, coming at you with a new video. First of all, I'd like to apologise for all those who don't like my vlogs. This is for you mainly, and for anybody else who wishes to watch. I do wish to get back on course with making some proper videos, air quotes as I call them, so this is my first of many that I'm hopefully going to be uploading today and tomorrow. Today is the 17th of September, just for your records. So I'm sure many of you know that a week today the 50th anniversary box set of James Bond is being released. That really nice set that I'm sure is on many of your wish lists. If that's not on your wish list, I'm sure that the remainder of the James Bond films coming to Blu-ray is on your list. And as part of that, this was released and I picked it up. It is the James Bond 50 Years of Movie Posters. This is very much supposed to be a companion book to the set that's coming out a week today. And I'll point out some of the reasons why. So first of all, this book is big and bulky. It's a big bulky book. It's really, really good. It's got a hell of a lot of heft to it. You could seriously, and I know I use this quite often as a reference, but a lot of people do, you could do some damage with this. You could kill someone quite easily with this book. It weighs a hell of a ton. And there's often a term that people use called coffee table book. Now, coffee table books are normally small little books you can stick on your coffee table and read whenever you like. This is called a coffee table book because you literally need a table to read it, otherwise you're going to get wrist strain or whatever. Anyway, so this is the front of the book. That's Octopussy, I believe. And on the back, I believe, is Dr. No. Of course, you James Bond aficionados will know I'm not a James Bond aficionado. That's why I'm buying this box set next week. So this is a slip cover. And this is the actual book. So, Dr. No to Skyfall, and of course, while they can, they're going to advertise the fact that Skyfall comes out on October the 26th. Why not? Anyway, so this is a pretty fantastic book. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because, frankly, that would take ages. But just to flick through, this is all of the advertising posters and campaigns they used for each of the films. So you've got Dr. No. So you've got some nice 60 posters there. You've got from Dr. No still. I believe it's still Dr. No. Goldfinger. James Bond back in action. This space is kind of strange. I'm sure they could have put something there. But they've got a lot of the posters that were used as advertising campaigns. I'm going to flick through a little bit and we're going to get to The Living Daylights, I thought so. So that's The Living Daylights with Timothy Dalton, of course. Oh, what's that picture there? A View to a Kill. It's a really, really nice book. I'm now going to shoot forward to some of the newer Bonds. We're going to get to License to Kill. And of course, GoldenEye. I mean, that is actually a really nice poster. Whatever you think of the film, that's a really nice spread there of the poster. And it's got so much information in the poster. Tomorrow Never Dies. It was one of my favourite films. I've watched this film too many times to count. But it was the first Bond film I watched. So that holds a special place in my heart, unfortunately. Whatever you think. The World Is Not Enough, of course, with Robert Carlyle. Denise Roberts and Electra King? Electra King. Yeah. I'm just double checking I know that I don't get the actresses' names wrong. And of course it also has in there, or it should have in there, yeah, okay, it has Judi Dench, Denise Richards. Did I say Denise Richards? Oh, I don't know. What do I know? Robert Carlyle, Robbie Coltrane, Electra King, yeah, and Pierce Brosnan, and of course it should have Quantum of Solace and Casino Royale. I have to say I do like some of the Casino Royale posters. They're quite suave and sophisticated, which I would very much call the film. But yeah, how many pages are in this thing? 320, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's about 320 pages. It's quite a few pages. And it's been put out by DK. Originally I wasn't too sure about the fact it's been put out by DK, because DK tend to do encyclopedias and things like that. And some of their books aren't particularly good. But this is brilliant, and I thoroughly love this book. Now, I said that this is definitely a companion to the James Bond set that's coming out in a week's time. This book doesn't go into a lot of the behind the scenes sort of information about the posters and why those advertising campaigns were used necessarily. Incidentally enough, on the Blu-ray set that's coming out in a week today, I know I keep mentioning that, but what the hell. There's actually documentaries on each of on most of the films about the advertising campaigns. And I'm pretty much sure that it often nods to this book. Of course, it's probably going to, because this is the 50th anniversary of James Bond, and of course they're going to push that fact. So there you go. This book was £30 for me. It's 35 RRP. The shop I bought it in, which is Waterstones, knocked a fiver off for me. It's a pretty good book for £30. It's worth the £30 in my eyes, but of course I know £30 is quite expensive for a book. It depends how interested you are. I was really interested in this because, of course, the advertising campaign of James Bond has been a big thing across each of the films, so I did want you to find out more about it. But anyway, until next time guys, this is Gareth aka Plunkett88 signing out.